The factory sent me a sample and at the same time made some big promises about this simple TV bracket. It's a type that's fixed to the width of the TV's VESA, which I don't generally like. It comes in this tiny box, something that you'd expect if you were buying something like a coffee mug. You certainly wouldn't expect a TV bracket to be inside that box. The most concerning part is that it supposedly suits all wall types, from studs to brick to plaster. Yes, plaster. And it gets worse. It's rated to 75 kilos and 100-inch TVs. Now, I accept that that rating might be just for studs or solid bricks, but as always, we test the worst case. So let's test it on plaster. The design's really simple. You just attach two hooks to the wall and the matching hooks on the back of the TV. To keep the TV perpendicular to the floor, attach spacers to the TV's lower VESA holes. Let's go. You have 6 parts here. We attach the spacers and the hooks to the back of the TV test board. We mount it for a 600 by 400 VESA. This product supports any VESA, of course. I marked the mounting positions on the wall, so 600 mil apart as mentioned. It's a smart design where you can use drawing pins to position the wall hooks. Ensure it's level as there's no post-install adjustment. I nail it to the wall using 6 nails on each side. You can remove the drawing pins if you want, but they won't get in the way. You can see that the nails enter the plaster at an angle, which gives more strength. The TV board weighs 15 kilos and sits 25 mil from the wall. These are pretty standard profile. The lower spacers are not quite touching the wall. I mounted the TV high, so I have my hesitation adding more weight as it could fall over a meter. Strangely, it seemed fine at 45 kilos. Going to 75 kilos would be an act of pure stupidity. So here's 75 kilos. I'm still not hearing the creak of death from the plaster. So let's go to the maximum, 95 kilos. I hear the creak of death, but it's still holding. I'll never recommend that anyone does this, but it's really impressive. Even the hollow wall anchors give out at this weight. And now it's also sitting level. So my thoughts? It was a breeze to install and mount. Having said that, my brain can't fathom the idea of installing large TVs onto plaster, even if the results are so impressive. I would conclude that it is a great low-cost option for when you can only install to plaster. If you have solid brick walls or you have studs and VESAs that happen to be in the right place, then it's great. But as mentioned, super impressive, but mounting onto plaster would nevertheless be the last resort for me. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below, and thanks for listening.